anyị na Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta. Onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na n'ụtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise.
Welcome, my amazing viewers. Thank you so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you are joining from. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. Thank you so much.
That everybody should share his video. Everybody should listen to him. And he went further to say the Master Simon Ekpa is bringing a new dimension into the struggle. That word is strong. And if you're not convinced with that anointing, when he was kidnapped, the only name he remembered to mention, see that same time, he said, give him a slot to talk to my people in Radio Biafra. He knows that there are so many people broadcasting in Radio Biafra. He knows that there are so many people who were there. He knew them. He knew their name. Some of them has been with him, eating with him, even while he was outside, before Simon Ekpa came on board. But the only name that he remembered after he was kidnapped was Simon Ekpa. He said, go and talk to my people. That is an anointing. That is anointed. That is when I tell you that Simon Ekpa was anointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I say it with all my strength. I say it with all conviction that he was anointed. In 3 occasions when he was mentioned, he mentioned him. In 3 occasions, he mentioned him. That is anointed. If you like, take it. If you like, leave it. If you feel you have a superior argument from what I'm saying, don't be in the comment section and be making yourself look like a clown. Just come in and give your point. If you feel that what I'm saying is not right, you don't believe that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu anointed Mazi Simon Ekpa. When I say it, they get mad, they get crazy. You see them at the comment section, they begin to get mad, they begin to have a sleepless night. But if you feel that you are smart enough, you want to show the world how smart you are, that you can be able to convince people that Mazi Simon Ekpa wasn't anointed by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, all you got to do is to click the link. There's a link there. You click it. I will welcome you in. You come in and make your point. I'm not going to insult you. I'm not going to stop you. I will allow you to blab and say all you got to say. And let us see. Let the world see how stupid you look, or they will see how smart you are. And let's see whom you're going to win, or we're going to win you over. That is why I'm here. I'm not here to insult anybody. And that is what the autopilots do. To set the record straight and put things in its perspective. That is what we do. That's what we do. And that is exactly what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing. If your money alone, you don't need to woo people to come to you. You don't need to blackmail people to come to you. You don't need to entice people. You don't need to pay them. You don't need to draw attention to yourself. All you need to do is to do the right thing. As soon as you are doing the right thing, you see. Exactly, that is how it works. That is how it is. You don't need to draw. That is, you see, sometimes I wish that these people can ask themselves a question. I wish that they can sit down. All these people who are attacking Mazi Simon Ekpa, who are speaking all manner of lie, calling him all kind of name. Can you sit down at a particular point in time and ask yourself, why is it that this man, the more we talk about him, the more we blackmail him, the more we destroy him, the platform grows the more. The platform grows the more. The more we talk about him, the more people pay attention to him, the more they listen to him. Have you asked yourself why? It is because he is standing on the truth. He is standing on the real foundation, and he's building on the foundation led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He wasn't the one that pushed you out of the foundation. You left the foundation. You left the foundation that was led by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu laid a foundation of IPOB based on truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu led the foundation of IPOB based on truth. And when he laid that foundation, he said, truth, only truth can set you free. He said it time and time again. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, foundation of truth. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said the truth. That's why he said he's going to destroy this with truth. When he was talking about destroying Nigeria, people thought he's going to throw a bomb. He said no, that he is going to destroy the Zodiac Republic with his microphone and the truth. And that is what happened. That is exactly what happened. With the truth, today you see how Nigeria is. With the truth, you see the situation of Nigeria today. You have seen it. When he tells you Nigeria is going to be worse than Somalia, is Nigeria not worse than Somalia? It is much more worse than Somalia today. It's much more worse than Somalia because of the truth. But you left the foundation that Mazen Nagano led. Truthfulness, you left that truth. You threw that truth away. Not only throwing that truth away, you rejected the truth. And as if that wasn't enough, you were never consistent. As soon as you withdraw from the truth, you became inconsistent in your way. You are saying one thing today, tomorrow you are saying a different thing. Even the information you are passing to Biafran people, you are not sure. You are not sure of what you're saying. That is why you say one thing, tomorrow you are denying it. That is how they wanted to drag us into Islamic system of giving burial for 3 days. They came out, people came out and began to drag the Biafran people, God's own nation. You want to drag us into Islamic system of burial, that we must bury our dead in 3 days. Who said so? Said who? Is that our custom? And these are silly people. When you go to the planet, they will tell you we'll go back to custom. We'll go to our custom. We must follow our custom and religion, our custom, our tradition. These are the people who are shouting about tradition. Burying people in 3 days, is it the tradition of the Igbos? Is it the Igbo tradition? Is it the Biafran tradition? It is not the Biafran tradition. It is not the Biafran tradition. But go to their platform, they will still be the same people who will tell you that they don't want Christianity. We want to go back to tradition. They don't want this religion. We want to go back to tradition. The burial that you're pushing people back now to bury in 3 days, is it their tradition? Maybe they didn't make verification before they begin to make that Islamic move. They didn't make verification. But when Master Simon Ekpa busted them, what did they do? They turned back and retraced their step. And they say it wasn't what they meant. They say it wasn't what they meant. They're talking a different thing. Inconsistency and clueless. And that is what happens when you are not consistent with your word. When you don't know what you're saying, you don't know what you're doing, you will never be. You will be making several mistakes because of your greed, because of your envy and jealousy. You cannot pay attention to yourself. That is how they have lost it all. They have lost it. Mazen Nandekano build a standard, laid a foundation. All you got to do is to just put your block on the foundation and you see you shine. Just build on that foundation, you shine. That is the foundation. Just build on that foundation and you will see yourself shining. You don't need to trouble yourself. You don't need to trouble yourself. You don't need to do anything. But what do you see? People have refused. They have refused. They have refused to build on that foundation. And they are crumbling. And that is why no Biafra is paying attention to them. All they are doing today is to fight for attention, fight for relevance, doing all manner of things, drawing attention to themselves. It is not going to work. You are wasting your garden time. You're wasting your time. Biafrans are wise. We are wise. And let me tell you, every word that Mazen Nandekano said to us was said in a context. And when we are following the words of Mazen Nandekano, we don't forget the context on which Mazen Nandekano made the statement he made. That is one thing every Biafra must pay attention to. When they are telling you that Mazen Nandekano said, Mazen Nandekano did not say. Mazen Nandekano said, under which context did Mazen Nandekano say what he said? Don't allow people to be quoting Mazen Nandekano out of context to confuse you, and you'll be buying that idea. Don't buy it. Don't just believe. I say, don't just believe people because people will just tell you, Mazen Nandekano said this, Mazen Nandekano said that. Don't just believe it because they said it. Most of the time, they quote Mazen Nandekano out of context. When you hear that Mazen Nandekano said this, try to bring out your time, go and look for that video and find out under which situation, under which context did Mazen Nandekano say what he said. If you can get under which context he said what he said, that's when you'll be able to understand and translate exactly what Mazen Nandekano meant with what he's saying. But when you do not go and look at that context, you will be making a lot of mistakes. You'll be listening to the wrong people. That is why I say it is important for you to make verification. Do not just follow me or listen to me or obey me or agree because I'm saying it. Make out on the video. Don't hide yourself. It is no longer time for you to be hiding under the keyboard and be typing. Come out the way I'm coming out. Come out. Come on, make your point. You can win a soul. You never can tell. You can win a soul for yourself and for Biafra. Whoever you're supporting, you can win people over. or you'll be won over. You understand better. That is what it's supposed to be. Don't be taking things out of context. People, that is the greatest blackmail they are doing. They will go and pick up a broadcast, just a cut out a 2 minutes or 3 minutes or 1 minute, sometimes seconds. They will just begin to post it and begin to preach lies and push out lies. The funniest is that they are not even committing such kind of energy to the caliphate that is destroying them. They are not committing that kind of energy. The kind of energy they commit, the kind of energy they put in to destroy their fellow Biafrans, they don't put in that kind of energy when it comes to the enemy. They don't. It is sad. It is sad. The kind of enemy you invest so much enemy when you want to fight against your own brother. You begin to invest so much energy. But why is it that when it comes to your enemy, you wouldn't invest such energy? You pretend as if you don't know what is happening. You see them, they will spend time to go and dig out video that someone ever have made for a very long time ago. They begin to cut out words. But there are so many videos to dig out in the Zulu Republic to begin to tell us what they have done in the past and the evil they are doing against Biafra. They wouldn't pay that attention and do that. You spend your precious time they're supposed to use to fight against the enemy and use it to fight against your brother. What does that tell you? It tells you that you're directionless. You don't know where you are going or what you are looking for. That is why some people will come boldly and tell you that if it is someone else that will bring Biafra, that they will not be part of that Biafra. That let Biafra not come. These are the people who claim to be full of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said that any human being living on the planet Earth that can be able to bring Biafra, go and bring Biafra for me. Go. It doesn't matter what you believe. It doesn't matter what you are. It doesn't matter any angle, anything you would do to bring Biafra. Go ahead and do it and bring it. That is the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is the message of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But yet, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this, but you will still see people will come out and tell you that if Simon Ekpa will be the one that Biafra will come through him, let that Biafra not come. And you are still listening to that very person. You are still listening to him. You are still listening to her. Sorry. But I thank you, that Biafrans are wise and smart. I have many of my Biafran brothers who are very, very smart and very, very wise. They are all over the world. Very smart. And the majority of Biafrans are on the right path. Majority of Biafrans are on the right path. And let me tell you, if you are watching me from anywhere, please share the video to all platforms. Share it to your family and friends. Let me tell you, if you're a Biafran, do not expect that you will get a 100% support. Don't. It's going to happen. It will never happen. Don't expect that Biafrans, 100% Biafrans will be supporting Biafra actualization. No, it cannot happen. It has never happened anywhere in the world. In any part of the world where freedom is being fought, there are still people who you'll be fighting for their who you will be dying for. Yet, don't want that freedom. They'll still be working against you. You can never get 100% compliance. If you have 60% compliance, which we have more than, as of today, we have up to 90% compliance of the Biafrans. 90%, more than 90% of Biafrans are willing to go home, and they are working toward the right direction of freedom. And they are not willing and ready to sell their freedom at any cost. They are not looking for anybody to rule. They are not asking for any Igbo presidency. They are not asking for any better Nigeria. They are looking for their own freedom. That is what they're asking for. And that freedom must surely come. It doesn't matter what you think or what you believe or what you think. No matter the angle you are coming from. Freedom is the real thing. That is what they are looking for. And they will get it. They will get it. May Chukwu Okike Abiama continue to guide and protect every single Biafran. Every single Biafran. Wherever you are on the planet Earth, you are a genuine Biafran. Chukwu Okike Abiama will guide and protect you. You will definitely see Biafra. Yes, you will. You will definitely see Biafra. Every genuine Biafran all over the world, you will definitely see Biafra. They will kill us, but we will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. If anybody is telling you that Biafra is not going to come, well, I'm not going to tell you not to listen. It's late for you. Because everything that needs to be said has been said. Everything that you need to see, you have seen it. Everything that you need to hear, you have heard it. You know those who are truthful and those who are lying. You know the blackmailers. You know whom the enemy is. You know their strategies. What are you waiting for? 2023, Biafra will be declared. It doesn't matter whether you believe it, whether you want it or you don't want it. That war you are running away from is going to come. And Peter Obi is one of the people that will trigger that war. Peter Obi, the Peter Obi you're talking about, he will be one of the people that will trigger that war. And for Biafran people, I thank Chukwu Okike that Mazen Nandekan have prepared a formidable force. Through Mazen Simon Epa. Through Mazen Simon Epa, who is standing today. Having a strong force that's going to defend Biafra land, as Biafra is going to be declared. We will not be taken unawares like before. Never again. Never again. Not on our blood anymore. Never again. We are going home. Prepare yourself. If you are not self-preparing, prepare yourself. Get the necessary information. Get the necessary thing you need to get to prepare yourself in walking into Biafra. We are going home. Those of us abroad, we are coming home. We have been away for a very long time. We have been thirsty of home for a very long time. You think there is joy in staying out of your home? There is no joy in staying away from your home. There is no joy in staying. It doesn't matter the part of the world where you are. It doesn't matter how beautiful the world where you are is. There's no place like home. And we all want to come home. 2023 is the date. We are getting prepared. You that is in Biafra land, prepare yourself. Our prayers are for you all the time because you are the ones facing the bullet on a daily basis. We will never forget you. Every Biafran in Biafra land, will prosper you, guide you, protect you, and secure you. No weapon formed of action against you shall prosper. No bullet of the enemy will touch you. We will continue to pray for you. You are the ones putting your life on the line for us daily basis in Biafra land. Those of us abroad, we are still talking and speaking up and let the world hear us. And the world are listening, they're hearing. And the time has come for us to make the move. Just like Mazen Nandekan said. Mazen Nandekan said us that we will march. You see, that is one thing. Mazen Nandekan talked about marching. In his last days before he was kidnapped, the only word that was coming out of Mazen Nandekan's mouth was march, we will march, we will march, we will march. All of a sudden, Mazen Nandekan was kidnapped from us, and that word march died in the mouth of those people who are supposed to propagate that gospel. That word march died in their mouth. If not for our brother Simon Epa, who resurrected that word, march. And today we are getting ready to march. And we will march into our freedom. In 2023, Chukwu Okike Abiama will protect all the Biafran people. And as the movement is going, our Odudua brothers are preparing also. Chukwu Okike Abiama will strengthen our Odudua brothers. We'll give them more strength. And they will continue to do what they are doing. Our Odudua brothers, they are going also. The middle belt are going. The middle belt, I don't think they are left behind. The middle belt are going. They are prepared. You see their governor equipping his security outfit with AK-47. He said it openly. He equipped them with AK-47. Unlike the amount that they gave the Obare. And in Biafra land, of course, you know, the ESN are there to protect you. The ESN, they are there in Biafra land. That is why you must give all your strength and support to ESN. Support the ESN the best way you can. Anything you know you can afford to support ESN. If you can support them by your prayers, materially, financially, any way you can support the ESN, please go ahead and support the ESN. Give your support to them. It is not in vain. As you are supporting them, you are on the right track, and you will definitely not regret it. It is the right thing to do. We are going home. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every single person that have shared this video. If you have joined this broadcast from the beginning to the end and you have shared the video, Chukwu Okike Abiama will go to the guide and protect you, will secure you. You will never see death until you walk into Biafra alive, and you will raise the flag of Biafra with Mazen Nandekan. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect Sunday Igboho. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect all the Odudua people, all the middle betters. May Chukwu Okike Abiama guide and protect every single person in that Zoological Republic that is genuinely fighting for freedom. It doesn't matter your religion, it doesn't matter your tribe, whoever you are, and you are genuinely seeking for freedom in that Zoological Republic. Freedom is here. 2023, prepare to wear freedom. Prepare to wear freedom. It's going to happen. It doesn't matter whether people like it or not. It doesn't matter whether they accept or not. We are going home. We are going home. And no man born of a woman can stop it. 2023 have been issued as a date. It is no longer a dream. Just as I told people, I have been telling people that I am living in Biafra reality, not in dream. For me, Biafra is no longer a dream for a long time. It's a reality. Thank you, my brother, for joining. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank
this
you
is
so much.
Oganiri Biafra.
Yeah, I know Ganelu Biafra. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. I've been away from my usual place. That's why I've not been able to connect. Oh, he's been kicked out. He's been kicked out. I'm always rounding up, and he's been kicked out. The network is not favorable to him over there. So as I was saying, it's not something that we have to. It is a cross that we must have to carry. Every single one of us have to prepare to go home. We have to prepare ourselves. 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 As you know, this platform, in case you have not known, anybody that's following this platform is a platform, autopiloted platform, autopiloted by Chukwu Okike Abiama himself, the original IBOB, under the spokesperson of Mazi Simon Eba, with the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is where we are. That is where we are. This platform, we are speaking out the truth and nothing but the truth. It is not a platform where you blackmail, where you attack people, where you talk lies, where you begin to push out lies and attack your brothers or push hatred against your own brother. No. In this platform, we speak the truth and nothing but the truth. Autopiloted platform for the truth. Under the spokesperson of Mazi Simon Eba and under the leader of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader. He remains the leader. Nobody can change it. Nobody can contest that. You can't contest it. You can't contest it. He is our leader. He remains our leader. And we are not pushing people or running after people to come and watch or to come and make us relevant. No. All you got to do is to speak the truth. Stand on the truth and you see people coming around. Have your money alone. We are not looking for any relevance. We are not looking for relevance. For how far he has carried us today. Thank you for our brother Simon Eba, whom Chukwu Okike Abiama have been using to bless us. Thank Chukwu Okike Abiama for the wife of our school, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has been doing greatly, who has been standing strong up from that very moment up to the very time. The wife of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, she has been doing wonderfully well against all the attack, against all the challenges. She is human, not a spirit. So she's bound to make some certain mistakes. But above all, we pray for her that Chukwu Okike Abiama will continue to strengthen her and be with her at all times. We will continue. We will never relent in our effort. It doesn't matter what anybody is thinking or whatever they're saying. It doesn't matter the propaganda they are bringing from all angles or corner. We will continue to say the record straight and say that which we are supposed to say. We will continue to do the right thing. We will continue to do the right thing. We will continue to say the right thing and continue to do the right thing and continue to push on the right direction until Biafra comes. And even after Biafra have come, we will continue to say that because a lot of people brain have been contaminated with the Zoological Republic cow. But we continue to fight on until the date is come. I have spent a lot of time on this very broadcast, but I'm going to come back again. Maybe in the next 1 hour, I'm going to come back to have another broadcast in the next 1 hour. So now I'm going to log out to come back. So if you still have time, you can join me in the next 1 hour for a broadcast. My brother Oganiri Biafra was trying to join me on the broadcast. He has been here all the time. We've been conducting program together, but for a very long time, due to the fact that my program schedules changed, I only come on Sundays these days, and some other time I have program. By special grace of God, maybe by next week, things are going to normalize again. Then I'll be having my daily program. Then we will have much time to interrogate and talk with my brother Oganiri Biafra. So as time goes on, things is going to get better. For you, Biafra, that is watching me, anyplace watching me, don't be distracted. Do not get distracted. Eyes on the ball. That's the topic today. Eyes on the ball. Freedom is our target and nothing else. Freedom. Biafra freedom. We are not looking for any Igbo presidency. We are not looking for any post. We are not looking for anything except freedom. Total and absolute freedom. That is what we are looking for. Nothing. No more, no less. It's either Biafra or nothing. Either Biafra or nothing. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, it's either Biafra or nothing. And we continue to fight for Biafra until we go to our grave. But this time, Biafra is going to come. 2023. Biafra is going to be declared. It's either we take our Biafra referendum by force or by fire, or everything perish. It is going to happen. We cannot speak anymore. Our children cannot fight this fight again. We are going to end it in our own generation. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from. I appreciate you. May Chukwu Okeke my guide and protect our brother Simon Epa. May Chukwu Okeke my guide and protect our supreme leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Secure him. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. No weapon formed of fashion against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu shall prosper. Thank you so much for watching wherever you're watching from. And remember this. See you again in the next 1 hour or so. I'm going to come back so that we can have another brief broadcast. Thank you and stay blessed. Bye-bye.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of goldy plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand in the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they're saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You have to go everywhere. We must continue.